No worries. The pre-dismissal letters, what exactly do they mean?
Good afternoon, Mr. Mvoko, and good afternoon to your viewers. So basically, 389 EMPD officers were served with pre-dismissal notices. And what it basically means is that they have 48 hours to prepare themselves, and they will be attending disciplinary hearings where they'll have to explain as to why they should not be dismissed. But in this current point in time, they have been suspended, which means that the council-owned equipment they use to do their job, including vehicles, firearms, and access to various council buildings have been confiscated. And we'll await to see what the outcome of the disciplinary hearings are.
Do we know how many of them are unionized?
I cannot confirm that number, but I can get back to your producer with that number shortly after this interview.
Now, what avenues do they have, though, to appeal their case?
As per your question, some members might be unionized. They can consult with their union reps. And then they also have the option to consult with any legal representation that they have. And then they can make that representation during the disciplinary hearing, which will be taken charge by our human resource department.
Now, the strike, may have been illegal as far as you are concerned as the city, but do they have valid grievances when it comes to working conditions and salaries?
I'll correct that statement, Mr. Mvoko. It's not the city who says it's a grave misconduct. It's actually legislation. EMPD, and according to the South African Policing Act, they are essential services, which means that unfortunately they cannot go on strike. Number two, we mentioned in our previous interview that we do have platforms and that are available, such as our LLF, our local labor forum, where they can raise these grievances and issues. I think even post the strike, there was a meeting with some of them, with the political leadership of the city. They had discussions, and it was very well communicated to say, you guys could have come to such a platform. We could have used LLFs for you to ventilate these issues. But to block a major highway such as the R21, the N17, the N3, the R21 is a road to a national key point. So you can understand that there was a serious security issue there. Also, just the conduct of the officers. People look at EMPD as people who are there to protect and serve. And when they see them in a strike and blocking traffic, it sends a very wrong message. So we always committed that we're going to take decisive action as a city. It took some time, and that was mainly due to the fact that we wanted to have all our ducks in a row. There was a lot of surveillance footage that we had to sift through to see exactly who was participating in the march so we can confirm the identities of these individuals. And now we're going to take it into the disciplinary process in accordance to our HR policies and Labor Relations Act.
Well, the reason I was asking that question is because, it could well be that they have valid grievances or demands, but let's say the city believes that it just doesn't have the budget to give them what they may deserve.
No one's disputing the validity of the demands, Mr. Mvoko. Should you have a dispute at the newsroom, I don't think you standing in front of the camera and stopping the operations of the institution is the correct way. There are means and channels that you can raise your disputes and have a discussion. Because at the end of the day, we have to have a mutual arrangement with our employees as a city, and that includes respectful and proper engagements where we can see eye to eye and find a common ground. But we do not believe that the actions that they took were fit and proper. They were out of legislation. And as such, unfortunately, there has to be consequences.
Phakamile Mbengashe, thanks very much for your time. He's, of course, the spokesperson for the city of Ekurhuleni. About 389 Ekurhuleni Metro police officers now at risk of losing their jobs following them embarking on a strike last month. Those are the live visuals of them, letters in hand, those pre-dismissal letters that they have now been given.